Hey guys, welcome back to Queen City Q. Today we are smoking two turkey breasts to decide which route I'm going to go for Thanksgiving. So to start things off, two pretty much identical turkey breasts, same exact, not exact weight, but close enough. And we've been I've actually had them. Actually, my hand is kind of hard putting this glove on. All right. I've actually been having them in a brine. Meat Church's Bird Bath, their poultry brine, for about 24 hours. I'm trying to get everything exact to compare both birds. We have the Yoder firing up, send that to 275. Until we get an internal temp of about 160, then we'll pull them off. They'll reach up to that 165 degrees. We'll let it rest 15-20 minutes, and then we'll cut into these. So they've been brining equally 24 hours, and we're going to do one barbecue one and one herb one, which we'll baste in an herb butter bath throughout the smoking process. Now, to start things off, when it came to the herb one, I was trying to figure out which herb seasoning I really wanted to go for and try. And I know Meat Church has one, but that's not like readily available and stuff, and I do love my Meat Church seasonings. So I thought I'd try the Weber roasted garlic and herb, which I had a little sample of it. I was like, okay, that's basically what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to get at with this one bird. And then I realized, well, you know what? I have this Kinder's Italian Chop House rub as well. So let me just get a little taste test of this and see if I like this better than the other one or vice versa. And well, there was something in this one that stood out to me that made me think, this could be like the ultimate ingredient that I think will blow the barbecue turkey away. And that ingredient, besides it having quite a few more ingredients than the Weber roasted garlic and herb, but the single ingredient that blew me away was the lemon peel. The lemon peel flavoring in that was unexpected, but very delicious, and I think will be very nice with the smoked turkey. Not very nice. I think it will complement the smoked turkey really well. So already going into this, I'm kind of leaning more towards the herb one. Now for the barbecue one, we're going nice and simple. We're going with the Gospel from Meat Church, all-purpose barbecue rub. It's going to give us a really good color on it, and it's going to give us a really nice barbecue flavoring that I'm looking for as well. So both birds are going to be cooked, pretty much should be within a couple minutes of each other, just because they are the same weight, but they are two separate animals. So I've already kind of patted them dry a little bit. It's a little hard because they've been soaking in that bird bath for about 24 hours. But I patted them dry as best I can for right now. And we are going to season these up right now. Then I'll flip them over, pat them dry, and spray some of this duck fat on the skin and have the seasoning adhere to it. And hopefully this duck fat helps crisp up the seasoning a little bit more. So we'll give that a try and see what happens, because, it's all trial and error. And I'm just trying to find out which smoked turkey is going to be the best one that I'm going to use for Thanksgiving. So let's start seasoning inside the skin here. Looks like we're going to need a little bit more than that. We need to open up the other side. Really get some of that seasoning to fall in there in that pouch. Oh, I just spilled some all over the place. We're going to try working that seasoning in. Rub that seasoning all around in there. And do that on the other side as well. I mean, I know I'm not going to get it all in, but we're going to do our best. I'll flip that over. Okay. Yeah, as you can tell, it is soaking wet. Definitely need to pat this dry a little bit more. We don't want soggy skin. We want a nice crisp skin when it comes to this turkey. And for the butter bath, essentially, that we'll be basting this one, I got a bunch of fresh herbs, and I'm gonna mix that with some ghee to baste this turkey. And for the fresh herbs, I have rosemary, thyme, sage, and basil and parsley. And I think that's definitely gonna give it an extra couple flavor notches, I guess you'll say, compared to the barbecue one. Okay, so for this one, we'll get the gospel going in there. And work that in between the skin and the meat. Both birds patted dry. Let me get this new glove on and we will season the outside. Actually, totally forgot. We'll spray this some duck fat. I've been using this duck fat a lot lately on a variety of things, especially steak. Been noticing a big difference in the flavor of steak. Okay. All set. They're all pretty well seasoned. I'm going to insert the meter probe. Let's go right in here. There. And we're in. All right, let's get it to the Yoder. Okay, we are back. Turkeys are done. Right away, just noticing a few differences. The barbecue one actually isn't what I was. It doesn't look exactly what I was wanting or aiming for. But that's okay. You can definitely see in the herb one, I didn't get to spread out those seasonings as well as I should have. I did take a whole lot longer to cook. I think it took about 3.5 hours. I ended up putting the Yoder up to 300 degrees from 275 because the ambient temperature was really just hovering right around like 230, 240. They were on the bottom rack, so that way they would fit in there, but they've cooled down now, and think we'll cut into them. Let's start with the barbecue one first here. Let's see. Ooh. So hot. Very hot, actually. Slide that out of the way here. So we got the barbecue. And let's cut into the herb one. Well, very hot, very juicy. I mean, if you can see that, the juice is just pouring out of there. Such, like, I mean, this whole table's getting wet. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's, there we go. Put that one like that. Well, I guess that one's fine the way it is. So let's dig into this barbecue one first. Let's get it. It does seem like the skin has some crispness to it, which is nice. That's kind of what we wanted. Let's see. Well, let's just go with that piece right here. Hot, very hot, but here we go, barbecue. It is good, you know, you got that barbecue seasoning in there. It is really juicy, really tender. Overall, kind of what you would expect with the barbecue one. So let's try this herb one. This is the one that I think will be the winner. Let's go right here. Yeah, I mean, you just see it just dripping off of this. That's crazy. Hmm. I'm going to have to dig into this one again. Let's get right on this little end piece here where it really doesn't have much herbs tucked underneath like it you can see right here. I'm getting that lemon from it, and that's what we talked about from the start. Was that lemon taste with that herb seasoning. Very delicious. Very good. I definitely need to, as you can tell from right here, seasonings didn't get really spread out as much as it should have, or not just that, I put way too much in there. So that's something I'll have to fix. But definitely Thanksgiving, I'm feeling going with the herb one. Overall, a nice, easy test. We learned a little bit for turkey, which is good, which is what we need. But good. The brine, excellent. No complaints. So hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe you'll be trying one of these for your Thanksgiving meal. So I'll see you next time.